Fiendish Stockade Premium Live event is brought to you once again by Diet Water. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. And as we get further into the month of January and all those Christmas and other holiday bills start rolling in, make sure you keep yourself in the right frame of mind. And one of the best ways to do that is to stay hydrated. And the best way to hydrate is with that one product that has all of that great water taste, but still only half of those dreaded water calories. The one, the only, Diet Water. It's approximately available in stores where it is sold. Whoa, my camera is not on. Give me 1 second, everyone. Great way to start the show. All right, there we go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are time zone-wise on this island Earth. This is KyHawkeye, KyHawkeye, your host here on Hawkeye's Old Time Gaming Emporium. It is Wednesday night, which is our night for Grappler's Keep, our WWE 2K22 universe, where a number of DMs, GMs, and RPG players from across the Twitch universe compete in a ring that we lovingly call the Dice Tray. However, this is a special night. We've made our way to our next premium live event. It is called the Fiendish Stockade. This is our version of Hell in a Cell, and we have 3 matches set for you in the Stockade, including one championship match. We have 2 other rivalries that are going to be faced off there. Plus, we have another championship match that has some interesting things going on with it. Inside the Stockade, we have the defense of the men's Master of Melee Championship. Mathematic will be challenging Trooper SJP for the belt, and in women's action, Hannahmation is going to be defending the belt, but up until now, the front office people have not told us who that is yet. We'll be finding out shortly who this mysterious competitor is that Hannahmation has been trying to prepare for here tonight. So, without any further ado, because we used all the ado making dinner last night, let's go ahead and get things started. All right. We're going to be starting off here with a women's fatal 4-way steel cage match. For some reason, the game is not displaying our 4 wrestlers here, but we will see who they are in just a bit. And we have 8 other matches set up for you as well, a total of 9 great matches for you here tonight at the Fiendish Stockade. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get things started. Come on. The one time. Here we go. Welcome everyone to the Fiendish Stockade. Welcome everyone to the Fiendish Stockade. As you can see, we have a huge crowd of fans here tonight, anxious to see the action that's going to occur. Tonight, we are in Moline, Illinois, my home stomping grounds. I grew up in the Quad Cities area of Illinois and Iowa, and that's where this Stockade is going to be held here tonight. And let's go ahead and get started with our first match inside the Stockade pay-per-view. It is, a premium live event. We have 4 women in the ring for this one. It is Nerdalie, we have the Lurker, we have Tree-Hugging Druid, and we have EmmyKsama. They will all be inside the steel cage. Fatal 4-way, which means you have to pin or submit one of your opponents. Doesn't have to be all of them. Just has to be one of them. And plus, there's nowhere to hide because you're in the cage. So there won't be places to hide and stuff like that. So this is going to be a very interesting combination of events here tonight. This should be fun. We got 4 competitors, various different styles. various different approaches to the match. Should be interesting to see how well this one turns out. Now, at our last premium live event, the Lurker won in, I believe it was a fatal five. It was a regular fatal 5-way, but this is going to be a steel inside a cage with only 4. But we'll see how well this works out. Let's go ahead and get our first match started here tonight at the Fiendish Stockade. You can see the steel cage is hanging above the ring. And coming out first, it is the Lurker, the hero of every stream. They're out there watching the streams. They may not comment, they may not chat. Some of them may follow, they may or may not be able to subscribe depending on what they have, money-wise. But they are there nonetheless. They are the people that make up the bulk of our audiences. We salute them and honor them with the Lurker. You can see how excited they are to be here. Always good to be in one of the pay-per-view, one of our premium live events. I got to get out of the habit of saying they're doing the PPV thing, because they don't do that anymore. All right, there's our first competitor. And here comes the next. There she is. It's the tree-hugging Druid out of the Vice. She will be one of the 4 competitors in this ring. Former tag team champion with her partner Petty Energy in the tag team known as the Vice Girls. She is our Elven Master Assassin. Beware the dagger fist. She'll throw it anytime, anywhere with devastating results. That's half of our competitors. Let's see who number 3 is. And by that music, it can only be one. Always been a crowd favorite. It is Nerdalie. She helped define the Women's Hunter's mark by being the first person to hold it for multiple weeks in a row. We went through a string of 8 different holders in 8 weeks, literally. And she came on to hold it for about just as long. That was before our new stipulation for the 10 wins get you the title bout rule. No one's come that close since, I think, except maybe Pope World Build, but even then, not even close. So Nerdalie's ready, and here comes our final member of this quadrangle of participants. I just want to double check something here real quick. Get on here. Okay. Yep, sound is coming through. Okay. I thought it was. Just wanted to make sure. Emmy, 2-time Mistress of Mayhem champion, wants to get that 3rd title shot. Has yet to earn it yet, just because the competition here is so steep within Grappler's Keep. But she is confident that she can do that, and perhaps a win here will add to that. All right, everyone's inside. You see the cage lowering down. Nowhere to go, nowhere to escape. And here we go. They're pairing off. Lurker and Nerdalie, tree-hugging Druid and Emmy going at each other. Nerdalie's taking care of Lurker pretty good, and someone's already trying to escape and try to win by escaping, but Emmy's making sure that doesn't happen. Now they wrap up. Nice. Northern Light suplex there as the Lurker and Tree-Hugging Druid are going at it. Nice springboard, a shot there. Looks like she did hit Emmy. Thought she missed. Backbreaker by the Lurker onto Tree-Hugging Druid. Big action there. And a big running clothesline. And now the Lurker is trying to escape. Lurker is prevented on that by Nerdalie. And looks like they're going to double team her. There's the double leg trip. And a whirl around suplex there. Slamming it down. And now Nerdalie alone is on the Lurker. Emmy goes after Trey and Druid, throws her over the ropes, between the ropes and the steel cage there. Now Emmy is going to try to crawl away. Pulls her away. That's the other way you can win this match, is by, that's the way, one of the ways you win is by escaping, but it gets pulled face down onto the mat. Tree-Hugging Druid back after the Lurker, and Nerdalie hits the peppermint twist. Kicks out. Tree-Hugging Druid went for the pin there after the standing moonsault, but didn't get it. Nerdalie tries to get out. Tree-Hugging Druid's going to have none of that. And nice spin kick there by Nerdalie. The Lurker's back up. Emmy slowly getting up. Lurker trying to get on the action. We got some double team here. Double suplex there as Emmy watches on. Now Emmy goes after the Lurker. And look who's trying to get out. It's Nerdalie again. Kicks away Tree-Hugging Druid. Now goes up. Dropkick gets brushed away. Meanwhile, Emmy's all over the Lurker. Big spin kick there. Sliding drop kick by Emmy, misses. The Lurker tries to go after Tree-Hugging Druid, but gets stopped by Emmy. Now Emmy sees what's going on and goes after Tree-Hugging Druid. And now the Lurker is going to return the favor. Tree-Hugging Druid still trying to climb. Nerdalie gets her down. Nice sling back there. As Lurker tries to get out, Nerdalie goes after her. Tree-Hugging Druid interrupts that as Lurker tries to get a foothold, but nope. Tree-Hugging Druid still going at it. Nerdalie getting in the way. Makes you wonder if there's some sort of pact or something here. Now here comes Emmy after the Lurker. And now the Lurker falls down. Emmy's climbing up. Samoan drop, kind of a modified Samoan drop there by Nerdalie as she goes after Emmy there, climbing up in the corner, has her up. Electric chair drop. Nerdalie goes right after Tree-Hugging Druid. Nerdalie back after Emmy. As you see the action all over the place. Goes for a powerbomb sunset flip instead. Lurker breaks that up and then goes right back after Tree-Hugging Druid. Dragon screw takedown. Nerdalie still a little over Emmy. Now Emmy getting the attacks on Nerdalie. Foot stomp misses by the Lurker. And here comes the Tree-Hugging Druid. Nice little suplex again by Emmy. Spins around. There's the leg drop. Goes again. Spinning leg drop misses. And Tree-Hugging Druid is climbing up. But Emmy's there. Lurker tried to think of go after Emmy. She might have made contact with Tree-Hugging Druid. Lurker's back up. And now Nerdalie's trying to make the climb. Trying to find a foothold. So is the Lurker. They're both trying to climb up. And Nerdalie's up on top. Lurker trying to come after her. Gets a shot in. Gets another shot. Nerdalie about to get herself over. Emmy interferes with Tree-Hugging Druid, going for a pin, trying to steal the win that way. Doesn't get it. Lurker's down. Nerdalie trying to get up. Now Emmy's coming after her. So is the Lurker. Tree-Hugging Druid going after Lurker. Emmy's got a hold of Nerdalie, pulling her back in. We got 3 people up on the top rope right now trying to get up. Tree-Hugging Druid forced to fight from below, goes after the Lurker, picks her battles here. Emmy's up on the top. Nerdalie's up on the top. As they go at each other, Nerdalie's coming back down over. Emily trying to get her leg over. as the Lurker tries to come up after Emmy. Comes after, gets a shot in. Another shot. Nerdalie up in the corner. Nope, she's going to make a big sugar crash onto triggering Druid, and gets the win that way. While the others are battling on top of the rope, Nerdalie sneaks in a pin and wins the Fatal 4-Way. Let me get some diet water there as Nerdalie celebrates a big win here tonight. Big victory for her here as we start off the Fiendish Stockade. And now we have a 5-way ladder match here. We had a good representation of the keep here. We got the Noir Enigma. We have Grimjack. We have Big Pig 50,000. We have Templar Warden. And we have myself, KyHawkeye. We will all be competing. No pins, no submissions here. The object, climb the ladder. Get the prize hanging up above. You get that, you win the match. Good variety of styles here. We got 2 people out of Strength Unlimited. Not sure how that happened, but that's how the selection worked out. Don't know if we'll see Grimjack and Steve working together as a team or not. Quite often teamsmanship kind of gets thrown to the side in setups like this, but you never know what kind of secret conspiracies might be going on. But we'll see what happens here as we get this one loaded up and ready to go. Hope you enjoyed our first match. Hope the intensity for that from there carries over to the rest of our matches here as we wait to see who Hannahmation's mystery opponent is and our big title match, Mythmatic versus Trooper SJP, inside the Fiendish Stockade. Yeah. The only things you can grab now, Baking Gamer 1987, are things that are built into the toy box underneath the rings. So, as far as I know, we can't with this one. I've not looked for anything like that, but that is that's probably where things hidden. As we watch our first opponents to enter, coming to us from the faction known as Strength Unlimited. It's Big Pig 50,000. Or for N64, yeah. All of mine I've had since I think 97 or 98, and I don't remember being in any of those, but then again, that's the PC version. And back before this version, there were slight differences in PC versus console and stuff like that. So I'm totally not surprised. As Big Steve is in the ring, we'll wait to see who comes in next in this 5-way matchup. Coming out of the Vice, it is Templar Warden, our Master Tabaxi. Hey, no worries, Baking Gamer. Glad to have you here. Glad to have you here in the audience here tonight for our premium live event. Templar Warden is out of the Vice, the long-running D&D campaign run by Tallsquall. You can find that on his YouTube channel. Templar Warden was a Tabaxi character in there, and he is here tonight. Now, coming with that music, that means also out of Strength Unlimited. I'll wish you good luck in that, Baking Gamer. It is Grimjack, former men's Master Melee champion, and showing the thorns that protect the rose. half of the Black Roses tag team, along with his partner Donathan Fry. Grimjack making his way to the ring, former bearer of the Hunter's Mark, former men's Master Melee champion. He is ready to go into the ring and lower the boom on everyone else in the match. Ah, cool. That's a fun one. Nice. Okay, for Pokemon. Okay. Good luck in that. I've never done the Pokemon thing, but I know it's a very popular one. And now, as we get ready for someone I know pretty well, a name I know as well as my own, because it's myself, the Kentucky Hawkeye. Make my way to the ring as well. I've taken back to my old entrance. Now a former leader of the former faction, the Cauldron, before it was destroyed by other members within. Now a part of the Wandering Way with Simon the Wandering DM. Making my way into the ring. Former men's champion. Trying to work my way maybe back up for the title bout once again. And we wait for the final member of the group to appear. He took us by storm. All right, it's the Noir Enigma. When he joined the Grappler's Keep, he was brought into the Hunter's Mark tournament, won his debut match, and then went on to win the tournament to win the Hunter's Mark, then won 4 straight matches bearing the Hunter's Mark to earn the title shot up against then champion Grimjack, only to lose at the Premium Live event. He has taken this place by storm, and here we go. Grimjack's already going after the ladder. Noir's going after Steve. It's Templar, Warden, and myself. Nice quick little DDT there. And now Grimjack goes after Templar, Warden. Oh, big running kick there by Warden. And while he goes after that, now I go after Templar, Warden and hit the wing breaker. 2, 3 times just to be efficient as Grimjack grabs the ladder. As I get up, now he puts it down. We lock up. He picks me up, and I get him into a power bomb. I go for Templar Warden again, big running knee shot. Now it's the 10 beats of the Badron. As Noir is all over Big Pig 50,000, Grimjack comes after me. Now he decides to ignore me and go after the ladder. I bump the ladder into him as Noir's all over Big Pig outside, and as he comes back, Grimjack picks me up. And he drops me onto the rope. Templar Warden grabs the ladder. Grimjack goes after him. Power slam down. I get out of the way. Play for the crowd a little bit. Nice spin move into an arm bar onto Noir. As Grimjack does the same to Templar. Now Grimjack comes after me. Whips me hard over the rope and down onto the solid steel mats around. And now the arm bar once again by Grimjack. Noir power slams Steve back down as I sit back and catch my breath a little bit. Noir throws Steve down towards the corner. Templar Warden gets loose. And now I get back in. Quick DDT there by Templar Warden. Now he comes after me. Grimjack goes after him. Grimjack locks up on me. We're fighting things off with each other. Templar Warden just sits back and watches. Now I go after him after Grimjack goes down. Whip him into the ropes. Big spinning backbreaker. And here comes the Noir Enigma. Walks into a quick DDT, and now Grimjack comes after me. Nice quick snap suplex. Templar Warden is outside. Here comes Big Pig 50,000 as Noir goes after Grimjack. Into the rope, shoulder block goes nowhere. Grimjack goes back after Noir, whips him hard in the corner. And now Steve Areno goes after his stablemate Grimjack, drops him on the ropes. Templar Warden is back in. He goes after Grimjack. Noir is back after Steve. I'm still recovering outside the ring. Picks up Steve. Slams down. Another slam there onto Grimjack. And belly-to-belly slam by the Noir Enigma, who wraps me up. Has me up. Gonna do some flexing here before he does the suplex. Grimjack stomp onto Templar Warden. Grimjack has the ladder, sets it up. And now Noir Enigma's the one climbing up. I go after him before he has a chance to do anything. Grimjack is all over Templar Warden. And here comes Steve Areno. He's going to go after Noir, it looks like, breaking me free from that suplex. Whips Noir in the corner. So I'm going to climb up the ladder while Grimjack throws Templar Warden over the top rope. Steve sees me upstairs and now is trying to prevent me from doing anything. Grimjack's going to take matters in his own hands, pushes the ladder out from underneath. And now he whips it hard in Grimjack hard in the corner. As I get back up, I'm going to pick the ladder back up. And nice dragon sleeper there by Grimjack on the ropes. As I climb the ladder, try to grab onto the case. Templar Warden pushing on the ladders. The other two watch. Templar goes after Steve goes after Templar. Grimjack gets me down. Electric chair drop. Whips. Steve gets hit by the ladder after whipping Noir over the ropes. Noir comes back in. Grimjack climbs the ladder. Noir climbs the ladder. And our cameramen aren't doing a very good job here. As we see them both come down off the ladder. Not sure who did what, we couldn't see. And now Steve's climbing up. Grimjack watching him over, now comes after him. Interferes that attempt. As Templar and I are slowly getting up. Pulls him off, power bombs him off. No faction sentiments here as Grimjack goes there. Now Templar goes after Grimjack. Grimjack goes after Templar. And now Steve's got me, whips me over the ropes again. Chin straps me on the rope, and while no one's looking, the Noir Enigma is up on the ladder. As everyone else is fighting, I see what's going on. I go after him, trying to interrupt his process. Steve joins me. We both push him off the ladder. Now I go after Steve. Big knee there. Walk into a quick kick. Noir is hanging. Now he comes down. And now everyone back in the ring once again. Steve whipped over the ring. Templar grabs the ladder. Sets it up. I go after Steve. Templar Warden climbs up as Noir gets suplexed out now. Grimjack goes after him. I go after the ladder. Big electric chair drop by Templar Warden on Templar Warden. Grimjack slams me down. Steve Areno is going after Templar Warden. Grimjack has Noir. Now Steve comes back in as I go after Grimjack. And I lock in the Talon lock. But Steve breaks that up with the ladder. We fight over it. I take it away. I use the ladder on Steve. Grimjack and Noir are going at it in the corner as I climb up the ladder once again. Steve's trying to push the ladder out as I work on getting the case. He leaves me hanging, pulls me up, electric chair drop down. Templar Warden going up top rope. As I kick Noir away, he goes up, walks around, big missile drop kick. As I wrap up Steve, and no, he reverses into a back body drop. Templar Warden grabs the ladder. Steve goes after me. Noir is still down. Grimjack's still down. And Steve and I both climb the ladder at the same time as we fight after it. Templar goes after Steve. I wrap him up. And I'm going to hit the Peregrine drop from the ladder. We both are down. Everyone else is watching. I go back after Steve. No, Templar does. Now Grimjack's up on the rope, on the ladder. As I see him, I go after him. Noir's pushing on it. Templar gets in the way as I go after Grimjack, block his attempt. Templar goes after Grimjack, pulls him away, power bombs him down. Now I'm up on top of the ladder. Now I come back down. As Templar Warden is there, I wrap him up. And it's going to be another Peregrine's drop. And I hit it again on Templar. Steve and Grimjack and Noir going at it. Steve goes after Templar Warden. I go after Templar as well. And Grimjack climbs the ladder. As Noir watches. Time's up the other side. I'm thrown out of the ring, as is Steve. Templar Warden goes up, celebrate. Grimjack does the drop off the ladder with Noir, stealing my Peregrine's drop. I'm back in the ring. Grimjack climbs the ladder. He comes back down as he sees me coming after him. I pull him up. Time for the high flight. I hit him with it. Noir's knocked out of the ring by Templar Warden as he goes after Grimjack. Now he sees me up top working on the case. We wrap up. Templar Warden getting shots from Grimjack. Steve's pushing the ladder away. Grimjack power bombs Templar Warden off. I go after the case again. Grimjack trying to push the ladder out, and he does. Steve wraps up Grimjack, bulldogs him. I'm still hanging. Noir uses the ladder on Grimjack, then I fall on top of Noir. Steve and Grimjack still going at it. Noir is up to his feet. He goes after Grimjack. Now he goes after Steve. Grimjack and I going at it. Nice belly-to-belly suplex by Noir onto Grimjack, who goes after me as I'm on top of Steve Areno. We kind of double team on him as I keep on Steve. Noir uses the ladder on Steve Areno and now attempts to climb up. Templar Warden comes after him. I'm going to hit the beats of the drum onto Steve Areno. Noir and Grimjack and Templar Warden are in the corner. Grimjack's all over Noir. Templar Warden climbs up. Get back to the match here. Templar Warden, ladder pushed out from underneath. Grimjack goes after Noir with a leg sweep. I go after Templar. Smashing the shoulder. Now I go after Big Pig 50K as Grimjack goes outside the ring with Noir and then comes back. I scoop up Steve, throw him over my shoulders, but he's still up. Clotheslines me. Templar's still down. Grimjack uses the ladder on me and now gets picked up by Steve before Grimjack can climb the ladder. So now up goes Templar Warden. Noir sees what's going on, comes after him. Steve once again is going to play Samson, push the ladder out while Noir hits him with the enigmatic ending. Now goes into ground and pound. Templar comes down from hanging from the hook, literally. Grimjack trying to find a place to put the ladder, puts it down, and now comes after Noir, Enigma, and Steve. I'm still outside recovering. Now Grimjack picks up the ladders. Templar Warden gets into things. Templar Warden pulls the ladder away as Noir's on him. Grimjack goes after Templar. Steve is still down. Noir's working his way outside to where I am. Looks like he's following me around as Grimjack and Templar Warden are going at it. I'm back into the ring. Templar's coming back. Steve's back up. He and Grimjack going at it. Oh, and Noir just gives me a straight drop right on top of the ladder. Grimjack picks the ladder up again. Puts it up. I scoop up Noir, who reverses it into a DDT. Nice move there. Body splash by Steve onto Grimjack, who now comes after me. Noir breaks that up. I give a quick kick to Noir. Scoop him up as Steve and Grimjack and Steve go at it. and Noir and I fight it out. Noir rushes over, see what's going on. And runs right into Steve Areno. He and Grimjack still going at it. Big power bomb by Noir. Here comes Templar Warden back into the thick of things. Whips Steve out of the ring. I get whipped out of the ring. Everybody's outside the ring. Now Noir and Grimjack realize what's going on. Grimjack's climbing the ladder. Noir Templar Warden changes his mind about going after Grim's on top of the ladder and gets pushed down. I go after Noir. Templar Warden pulls Grimjack up now, grabs the ladder. Tried to find a place to set it up. Steve pulls it away. Grimjack knocks it away from Steve. Grim picks the ladder up and big body slam by the Noir Enigma. Grimjack uses the ladder on him. Templar Warden's clearing off one of the announcer tables. Grimjack sets up the ladder, comes after Noir. Quick snap DDT. Noir and Steve going at it outside. Steve gets run into the announcer's table. And the enigmatic ending onto Grimjack. And here comes Templar as Noir tries to uses the ladder on both competitors in the ring. Now tries to set up the ladder. Realizes he's got it in the wrong spot. And here comes Steve. Noir puts the ladder down, comes after Steve. Big deadlift here. Showing some core body strength here. Spins him around, a big military press drop. Templar uses the ladder on Noir. I come after Noir as well. Templar's now climbing the ladder. I veal throw Noir. Now I see Templar Warden up there. And I go after him. Steve, once again, I accidentally hit him while I'm trying to get Templar. Templar coming down. Steve grabs me. Big chop block as Grimjack comes after Templar Warden, trying to pull him off the ladder. Steve does the shoulder spin on me. Templar Warden's up on top of the ladder. Not sure what he's got planned there. As Grimjack climbs up, I come after Templar, pull him off. I go after Steve again. And I try to put the Talon lock on. Templar blocks that. Grimjack is up on the ladder now as Steve goes after him. We got bodies all over the place right now still. Big running knee onto Grimjack. Noir and I are outside the ring. Nice pull down slam by Templar, and Steve Areno's going up on the ladder. Templar's joining him as they strike each other there. As Noir and I still going at outside. Grimjack is down. Steve Areno and Templar fighting it out on top of the ladder, and he's setting up a suplex off the top of the ladder. Noir back in, pulls up the ladder. I come in as well. Grimjack's back on his feet. I go after Noir, whip him outside the ring. Big Pig 50K standing on top of the ladder. What's he got planned here? Double axe handle onto Grimjack, misses, who's suplexing Templar. I choke slam bomb Steve, and now Noir's up on the rope. I go after him. I'm climbing up as well. And we go at it. I scoop him up. Time for another Peregrine's drop, and I nail it. As Templar and Grimjack still go at it. Big Pig 50K still stunned there outside the ring. Now might be my opportunity to climb the ladder, but I'm too busy celebrating. And Grimjack takes advantage with a quick Northern Lights suplex. Grimjack is bleeding. He walks right into a quick kick from me. I do the chop. He hits the grim chin music. Folds up the ladder. Replaces it. Folds it again. Doesn't like the position. And now everyone's back in the ring once again. I get thrown out of the ring by Big Pig. Templar Warden is up on the ladder. Noir is thrown out. Grimjack comes after him. As Steve is all over Templar Warden, Grimjack's back in. He goes after Big Pig. Now he's just trying to push the ladder off, but it might be too much weight. And now with the rest of us, and I go after Steve. As it says, Templar, I powerbomb him off. Templar Warden's up on the ladder. As I try to push it out, and I do. He's left hanging. I powerbomb him straight down. Now I go after Steve. Grimjack whipped out. Noir goes outside the ring. Now comes back in as Steve and I are going at it. And I go for the quick suplex. No, he floats over, reverses it into a German suplex. And big double axe handle from the top of the rope onto Grimjack by Noir. Templar goes after Big Pig. As I try to wrap him up, Big Pig hits him as well. Noir's back in. I hold the ladder. I'm going to set it up as the other three fight. Now I join in the fray. Grimjack coming to his feet outside the ring. Ground and pound onto Templar. Grimjack watching, seeing what's happened. And it's just a Donnybrook in there right now. I get thrown out of the ring. Grimjack comes out after me. And now Noir climbs the ladder once again. Templar right on top of him, though. As Grimjack and I slug it out, and I knock him into the announcer's boot table. Big suplex there by Big Pig onto Noir. Onto Templar. Now comes after Noir on the ladder. I've got Grimjack locked in the mortar and pestle outside the ring, probably to slow him down as he taps. Noir and Big Pig going at it outside. I grab the arm, smash onto Grimjack. Noir drops Snake Eyes onto Big Pig as I get thrown down the way. Templar Warden is down. And they're grounding and pounding it there inside the ring. As Grimjack throws me into the brick wall, scoops me up. Big backbreaker. Templar Warden gets pushed away by Big Pig. And Big Pig comes right back at it, and he climbs the ladder. Templar Warden slowly getting to his feet. Noir still all over Steve Areno. Now comes after Templar. Grimjack and I still going at it outside. Big military press by Noir. And now he's going to climb the ladder. Knowing that he's up on top. He has no plans on getting the case. He's got something planned. Big double axe handle from the top of the rope onto Templar. Grimjack goes after him. I go after him. I go back after Grimjack. Noir goes back after Templar Warden. He's back up. Templar's back on his feet. He's bleeding as well. And he's going after the case. Noir sees him and goes after him. I'm going to try to push the ladder out. I fold it up and do. Templar's left hanging. And I scoop him up and powerbomb. Noir thrown over the top rope. Templar Warden trying to roll away, but Big Pig 50,000 gets him. I use the ladder on Templar as well. Now I go after Steve. Whip him over the rope. Templar grabs the ladder. Instead, I scoop him up. Leg sweep straight down. Noir picks up the ladder. Uses it on me. Templar comes after Noir. It's happening all over the place here, everyone. We got three people in the ring. Noir has the ladder. Sling back there by Templar Warden. Now he goes after Noir. Quick DDT. And right now, Templar Warden was the only one standing. Now here comes Grimjack. As they go at it there hard inside the ring. Knock the ladder off into Noir, who's unfazed. Now Templar goes after Noir, DDTs him again. Templar Warden sets up the ladder. He's going to climb up. Here comes Noir again. Here comes Grimjack. Noir gets into Grimjack's way, scoops him up, hits the enigmatic ending. As Templar still up on the ladder, I go after him. Steve went after him, but it's before we can stop him. Templar Warden wins the ladder match. Woo! Quite a match there, everyone. Templar Warden, out of the vice, gets the victory. And now we have battle for the men's Hunter's Mark here. For those of you not familiar, the Hunter's Mark is a fighting championship. It gets defended every time we have a stream, whether it's a premium live event like this or a regular weekly stream. If you defend it successfully 4 times in a row, so you get automatically a title shot for either the Master of Melee Championship for the men or the Mistress of Mayhem Championship for the women. Our current holder of the belt is Role Players Josh. He will be going up against the leader of the Vice, none other than Tallsquall himself. This will be Role Players Josh's first defense of the Men's Hunter's Mark, so this should be interesting to see how he is if he is able to do a successful defense. Let's go. Let's see what happens. And coming out first will be the challenger. Role player, DM, streamer, homebrew creator, now author of his first fantasy novel. It is Tallsquall. Making his way down to the ring, he leads the Vice. That was his long-running D&D campaign on Twitch, now on his YouTube channel. You've seen two of the members of the cast, Triaging Druid and Templar Warden. He was the DM for all of that. He is Tallsquall, half of the Dudes tag team along with Bird vs. Plane. And he wants to challenge and get the men's Hunter's Mark back and try to earn that men's title shot. But to do that, he must beat the current holder. Holding the belt proudly, he is our luchador extraordinaire, role players Josh. Holding that belt up for all to see. This is his first title belt here in Grappler's Keep. And he intends to do what he can to keep this as long as he can. Making his way down, former member of my faction, the Cauldron, till it was broken up and destroyed by Trooper SJP. Always a formidable competitor inside the ring, embracing the luchador style. And he's always been a fan favorite. They love the fact he and Tallsquall have both been fan favorites for a while. They loved it when Tallsquall had the belt. They're ecstatic about Josh now having it, but will he be able to successfully defend it against a very difficult opponent in Tallsquall? Looks like we are set and ready to go here in our first title match here at the Fiendish Stockade Premium Live event. Let's go back to the announcer.
Introducing the challenger from Florida, weighing in at 274 pounds, DMJ.
Tallsquall's just been introduced.
From London, England, weighing in at 173 pounds. He is the men's internet fighting champion, Josh the Maverick.
Out of the Viper School of the Witcher. He would love to hit the snake bite to take Tallsquall out. But will he instead find himself locked inside the vice? Looks like everyone's set and ready to go. Here we go. And Josh comes out striking first here. Nice little leg sweep to start things off. Gets the stomps and kicks going. Springboard moonsault. He's going to the bag of tricks early. He knows how tough opponent Tallsquall is. Quick kick, more kicks to the leg. Nice drop kick. Tallsquall tried to block. It wasn't totally successful. Wraps around. Nice in reverse DDT there. And now pulling him away from the ropes. Going for the pin early. Doesn't even get a 1 count way early. Josh was hoping to end this quick. As Tallsquall slowly gets to his feet. Josh goes right after him. Wraps him up. Quick snap. Half DDT. Spins him over. Quick soccer kick, and the stomps and kicks continue. Goes for the double stomp, misses. Tallsquall's back up on his feet and whips Josh all the way over the ropes. Down outside the ring. Tallsquall looks like he was going to wait first, but then he remembers. Hits the big shoulder block from the top rope down to the mats. Josh has the champion's advantage. A disqualification or a countout will not get him the title. And now he executes the double stomp onto Josh as they fight outside the ring. Throws him down into the steps. Pardon me. Big stomp on the arm, pulls him back up. Was going to go back in, now comes back after him to hit some more shots. Josh blocks that, nice knee to elbow to the knee there, wraps him up. And a massive DDT there. Counts at 6. Some strikes, and then Tallsquall blocks that, throws him out of the ring. Counts at 8. Tallsquall might want to go back after him. A count out will not get you the belt, Tallsquall. Tallsquall wins the match, but I think he forgot that the count out does not get him the belt. So Tallsquall gets the win, but Josh will still hold on to the Hunter's Mark. That is considered a count out is considered a successful defense, which means all he has to do is win 3 more times. Surprise maneuver there by Tallsquall. And now we have men's tag team action here. The newest tag team to join Grappler's Keep came to us out of the independent circuit just weeks ago, joining us for the Joust pay-per-view premium live event. It is the tag team of Perma-Death, the team of Pathetic Wolf and Meji, the stealth archer, with their manager Colin Splicer, PW's wife, in fact, as well. They have all joined the Keep, and they will be going after one of the more established tag teams here in Grappler's Keep, none other than the Vice Lords. You saw Templar Warden earlier. He was a last minute addition for the ladder match. Now he's going to be going at this again, along with his tag team partner Dragons or Cats. They are the Vice Lords out of the Vice faction. So some interesting booking on that part. Translation: someone forgot that he had Templar Warden in the other match. So we'll see how well these two teams rewind. We will see how well these two teams do in tag team action here tonight at our premium live event, Fiendish Stockade. They've been going at these tag teams have been going at each other quite a bit, especially Pathetic Wolf and Dragons or Cats seem to have been having some big rivalry in the training facilities, in the locker room, stuff like that. So we'll see if how well that carries over into this tag team match. And walking out, there is the manager, Cohen Splicer. And here they are. Pathetic Wolf, Meji. They are Perma-Death. Called that because they are Skyrim streamers that have their plays are done as Perma-Death characters. Making their way out. Giving them last minute instructions now. Leading them on into the ring. They've got the game faces going. They're ready to go. They want to show the world how, in this premium live event, their skill as a tag team, famous throughout many other different wrestling sanctions out there. But now we're waiting for their opponents to enter, and here they come. Templar Warden, Dragons or Cats, getting themselves hyped up. They are the Vice Lords. Templar Warden hyped up after getting that win in the ladder match. We'll see if any fatigue there has an effect inside this match or not. He looks like he's cleaned up and is in good shape and ready to go. He's saying doing the 2 matches just is proving his endurance and his toughness there inside the ring. So we'll see if that holds true or not as we get ready for this match to begin. Gonna be Meji starting out first against Templar Warden. There's the bell, and here we go. And Templar showing no sign of exhaustion here, coming at Meji early, whips him into the ropes. Shoulder block goes nowhere. Quick kicks and strikes by Templar. Big kick to the back. Some more stomps, waiting for Meji to get up, and now another big stomp. You can see the crowd's enjoying this so far. Slam of the arm down. Pulls Meji up to his feet. Big spinning fist there. Pulls Meji back up again, and Meji locks him up. Templar spins around. Nice DDT. Pulls him up to his feet. It's been all Templar Warden so far. Big shot to the head there by Templar 2. Spins him around. And a tornado DDT off the second rope, and now tags in Dragons or Cats as Meji tries to get over. Not able to make it in time. Dragons hooks the leg. Only a 1 count. Pulls Meji up to his feet. Locks him up. And here comes Meji. Elbow shots to the gut to get free. Quick kick. And now Meji showing some endurance here. Picks him up. And a modified cutter going straight down. Goes for the pin. 1. Templar Warden comes to break it up, but Dragons had already kicked out. Now Meji comes after Templar as he's still in there. Now comes after Dragons or Cats as the ref chases Templar out of the ring. Whips him into the ropes. Nice running shoulder block there. And now we'll tag in Pathetic Wolf. PW comes into the ring. And it's ground and pound time. A couple of cross faces as well as Dragons is still down. Flips him over. Now goes for the pin. Only a 1 count. Pulls him up. And now Meji wants back in. And here we go. Slams him straight down. Meji thought about going up on the ropes. I guess changed his mind. Now goes for the stomp. Pulls him up. And now the shoulder pinch. As Templar Warden comes in to break the hold up. Meji goes after him again. Scoops him up. Choke slam straight down. And now comes back after Dragons or Cats stomping the water out of the mud puddle. And now Pathetic Wolf comes back in. Covers him for the pin. 1, 2. No, only a 2 count. Scoops him up. Tries to bring him to the corner, but Dragons or Cats fights his way free. Big sweeping kick there. Rolls him over. And he's going for a Lysithia's grip. But Pathetic Wolf's able to get to the ropes. He's going for the submission move. Pulls him over. Goes for the pin. And here comes Meji to stop it. Templar Warden goes after Meji as Dragons or Cats and Pathetic Wolf still go at it on each other here. Big Pele style kick there. Pulls him up, wraps him up. Quick kick. DDT. And now looks like he's going for the Eldritch Smash there, but no. He's going after Meji instead. Bit distracted as Cohen watches on, and now here comes Pathetic Wolf coming after Dragons. They're the 2 legitimates in the ring as Meji tries to get out of the way. Pathetic Wolf still going at it. Tries to grab him by the legs, but Dragons or Cats pushes his way free. Pulls him up. Wraps him up and throws Pathetic Wolf back inside the ring. Wraps him up. Nice Samoan driver style Suplex there, goes for the pin, but no, Pathetic Wolf kicks out. And now looks like he's just trying to twist the neck there on PW, trying to take the air out. Slams him down. Looks like he wants to go for the Eldritch Smash here. Goes up and misses. Pathetic Wolf was ready for it. Thinks to tag, but no, stays in. Here comes Templar Warden, who tagged in. He picks him up. Electric chair drop. And looks like he wants to go for the ice spear. Sets it up, and he nails it. He hits the ice spear, goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And Perma-Death gets the victory over the Vice Lords here tonight at the Fiendish Stockade. You can see they are hyped about this victory. This is their biggest victory to date here inside Grappler's Keep. Easy and Meji celebrate. Cohen congratulating PW and Meji on their work here in the match. And looks like they are setting themselves up as a force to be reckoned with here inside the keep. And here it is. It has finally been announced. We have a new member of Grappler's Keep. It is Rockette Fox, and she is going to be going after Hannahmation for the women's Mistress of Mayhem championship. This is unprecedented. She's had no other matches here inside the keep, but she is a legend in women's wrestling. She's just spent a lot of time in TLC, Tremendous Ladies Championship Wrestling, where she was the longtime champion there, and now she's coming here to try to add this belt to her resume. We've not seen her in action before, but the match was signed, and Hannahmation is going to be defending the belt against Rockette Fox. As you can see, the crowd's excited. They've just heard the news, just like we have. All right, everyone, can you smell what the Rockette is cooking? As she makes her way to the ring. Not many would get their initial match as a championship match at a premium live event, but not many people have the resume and reputation that Rockette has. You can catch her Friday nights on Trooper SJP's channel for Pirates of Drindax. Longtime member of the cast on his stream that was going for quite a long time. Cities of Light and Shadow. Can find her on other streams as well. As I said, people, this is new, this is unusual, this is unprecedented, but Rockette's no ordinary wrestler. She has the reputation coming in. But those were in federations such as TLC. Will that make a difference here in Grappler's Keep? She said she wants to be the best, and to do that, she has to go after the best. That's why she's come to Grappler's Keep, and that's why she demanded this match in her introductory contract. We've seen the sizzle here inside the ring. Let's see if the steak is there as well once that bell sounds. As she awaits for her opponent to enter. She is the Mistress of Melee, our women's champion. Out of the faction known as the Holy Order, holding her sword high for all to see. It is Hannahmation. You can catch her on various streams. I think she's still doing one on Other Doc's channel for the on one of his streams there. She and I are both on Wandering Jam channel, Scion, Birth of the New Gods, Saturdays 1 p.m. Eastern time. We both play Children of the Gods. I play the child of Ogma out of the Celtic pantheon. She plays none other than Loki out of the Norse pantheon, son of a child of Loki from the Norse pantheon. And she looks like she is set and ready to go, holding that belt proudly as she has since she won it by defeating Half-Arsed Hermit. And she does not plan to lose this belt anytime soon. But she has not faced Rocket Fox before. None of us have seen Rocket in action. I don't know how much Hannah knows ahead of time, or how much prep she's been able to do specifically for Rocket. But here we go. There's the belt.
Introducing the challenger from the south side, the superstar, And introducing the champion from parts unknown. She's the undisputed women's universal champion, Hannah.
Holds it up for all to see. You heard the pop there. The crowd was excited, and when the news started breaking that she was facing none other than Rocket Fox for the belt, ref holds it up for all to see. And here we go. Both wrestlers are set. Hey, Tom Baker fan, just in time for our women's championship match. And Rocket comes right after Hannah. Picks her up and the big slam downward. And Hannah's back up on her feet. Grabs the arm. Rocket flips Rocket around. A big boot there. And a big knee drop by Hannah. Standing moonsault misses. Rocket wraps her up, but Hannah works her way free and flips her way out again. Misses with the kick, misses with another one. Rocket gets up, gets hit by the big strike there, now rolls away. Big clothesline of her own. And she watches on. Here comes Hannah with the chops. Rocket grabs the leg, slams her down. Has the head face first, right down. She's going upstairs. Big elbow from the top. Arm slam again. And now ground and pound by Rocket. And now goes for the pin. Only a 2 count. Not quite enough. Pulls Hannah up to her feet. Goes for the arm shot. Hannah blocks that successfully. Whips her over. And nice Falcon's arrow. Pulls her up, and nice dragon screw reversal by Rocket. Pulls her up to her feet. Quick kick by Hannah. Wraps her up. And inside out suplex. It looks like she's setting up here. What's she looking for here? Looks like she's going for the, nope. She hits the Igni. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. No, Rocket kicks out. Hannah thought she had it there. Sets up. And now hits the Ard. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. No, Rocket kicks out again. Hannah was certain she had it there that time. Standing moonsault hits. Goes over to the side. Big knee drop. Off the ropes. Goes for the stomp. Now Rocket's back up. Spins around. Hits a DDT of her own. Pulls her up to her feet. Big drop kick. Now goes for the pin. 1. Nope, only a 1 count. Rockette thought she had it there as Hannah uses the ropes to pull herself up, wraps her up, and big over the shoulder drop. Some ground and pound by Rockette. A big stomp. Pulls her up to her feet, wraps her up. Scoop, inverted atomic drop. Scoops her up, another. And Hannah goes down. Pulls her to her feet. Big drop kick once again. Pulls Hannah up to her feet, wraps her up, grabs the arm, Russian leg sweep as Rockette's got the momentum going here. And now covers, goes for the pin. She's using the ropes, a dirty pin, but nope, the ref saw it. She couldn't get away with it. And here comes Hannah coming back, scoops her up, gut buster straight down, brings her up, spins her around, hits the yard, goes for the pin, but only a 1 count. Rockette tries to get away, can use the stomps. Standing moonsault misses. Rockette's back up to her feet. Wraps her up, Russian leg sweep once again. She's waiting for Hannah to get up. Gets the shot in, wraps her up. Hannah wraps her up instead, quick suplex. Hannah's holding her own, pretty good so far. And a face plant straight down. As Rockette slowly gets to her feet, quick kick, goes to the ropes, and hits the yard once again. Hits the axie once again, goes for the pin. 1, 2, no, Rockette kicks out. Hannah was certain she had it there. Pulls her up, spins her around, now hits the yard. Goes into the ropes. Big knee drop again, not taking any chances. Waiting for Rockette to get up. She falls down to a knee. Then around there's the axie. Pulls her right up, doesn't wait. Quick kick, but no, Rockette's ready. Dragon screw reversal. Quick stomp. And now Hannah returns the dragon screw in kind. Walks right into a quick kick. Rockette's going up, top rope. Waiting for Hannah to get up. And she does. Missile drop kick from the top rope. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. No, kicks out. Rockette thought she had it. I thought maybe she did too. And she's setting up. Here it comes. One rope, then the other. And the psionic elbow. She hits it, goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And we have a new Mistress of Mayhem champion. Rockette has just rocked the Grapplers Keep World to win the Mistress of Mayhem championship in her first match ever in Grapplers Keep. This is astounding. Hannah not sure what hit her. But nonetheless, we have a new women's champion. Congratulations to Rockette. And now we have women's tag team action here. This for the women's Queens of the Keep Tag Team Championship. Former tag team champions Elven Magic, the team of Lydia Heels and Madame Gandalf are going to be going up against the current women's champion out of the faction known as the Coven. Our Child of Cthulhu, Charlie, and Susanna Grace will be defending their belts. I'm sorry, people, this is good. Rockette's match and victory here. This is going to send shockwaves throughout the entire keep. There's no doubt about that. This is going to send shockwaves everywhere. And Rockette will find out she's going to have the target of the Coven, she's going to have the target of the Holy Order, as well as all the other women of the keep are going to be gunning after her. If anything, for the fact that she was able to get this title shot when some of them have not had one yet. So we'll see what happens here with this. But right now, we're going to focus in on tag team action for the women. This is for the championship. Can Elven Magic get the belts back, or will the Coven hold on to the one set of belts that they still have in their possession, the tag team championships. We'll see what happens right here, right now. And here they are. Elven Magic, Lydia wearing the crown. She is the Duchess of the Keep. She won the Coronation tournament match several months ago. No one has challenged her for the crown yet. She will hold on to it for a year until the next tournament. And there's her tag team partner. She holds the women's Hunter's Mark, which is why the women's Hunter's Mark will not be defended this week, because she was already scheduled for this match. She would like to get 2 belts to carry at the expense of our current champions, but to do that, they have to beat this team about to come in. As we wait for them to enter, holding the soul gem in her hands, throws it down. Susanna Grace waits to summon her tag team partner. And there she is, the child of Cthulhu herself. It is Charlie. Making their way down. Charlie wearing her belt. For some reason, Susanna is not, and I don't know why. We haven't heard. This is the second time we've seen the tag team come in without her wearing the belt. She has her reasons, and we will leave it at that, I guess, for now. As you can see, the crowd waiting to see if Enthralled will hold on to these tag team belts or not, or if Elven Magic can work some magic and defeat this undead, if not unholy pairing. Charlie makes her way into the ring. Susanna taking her time before she enters, as Elven Magic watches. And looks like we are set and ready to go. There's the belts they're competing for here. These are the women's Queens of the Keep Tag Team Championship belts. It looks like the announcer sound is broken, so both teams are being introduced to the fans. The champions hold up the belts for all to see. The ref takes them from Susanna and Charlie, holds them up for the crowd to see. And it looks like it's going to be Madame Gandalf and Charlie will be starting things out here. There's the bell, and here we go. And Charlie comes out strong first, wraps her up. Nice double hook suplex going for a bridged pin. But nope. Madame Gandalf kicks out. Charlie wastes no time, slams her right back down. Pulls her up, quick kick to the gut. And now whips her hard into the corner. Wraps the leg around the rope, gives it a big kick. Undefended kick, scoops her up. Body slam, straight down. Set out slam, and now tags in Susie. Big stomp by Susanna, and now knee to the back. And Gandalf still yet to get up, and now Charlie's coming back in. Pulls her up to her feet, quick kick and chop, and now Madame Gandalf's up and ready to go. Wraps her up, tries to wrap her up, but Charlie fights her way free. Wraps her up for another quick, holds her up. All that blood rushing to at Madame Gandalf's head as she drops her in the suplex. And it looks like quick tags are going to be the order of the day for Enthralled. Grabs Madame Gandalf by the leg, spins her around. Now pulls her away from the ropes. Flips her over. Now goes for the pin. And only a 2 count. Blocks the kick. Madame Gandalf comes with some kicks of her own. Quick snapmare, knee drop real quick, and now wisely tags in her partner, former Mistress of Mayhem champion herself, Lydia. Slams the head down, goes with the stomps and kicks, and now goes for the pin. Only a 2 count. Madame Gandalf ready to fend off Charlie in case it's needed. Another stomp and then another by Lydia. Works her way around. She's going to go up top rope, it looks like. And 5-star frog splash goes for the pin. But no, a kick out at 2. Lydia thought she had it there. Big stomp. Now wraps her up. Almost like a camel clutch of sorts, just stretching the neck out, but Susie flips her off her back. Wraps her up, and now gets the knees to the gut. 2 quick shots. And now going for the shoulder pull on Lydia. Now the quick pin. Only a 1 count as Lydia kicks out. Susie thought she had it there, and now here comes the tag again, and here comes Charlie up against Lydia here. They call her elbow hook up, scoops her up, and a nice power bomb there by Charlie. Caught Lydia by surprise. Going up second rope. Goes for the elbow. I think she may have got her. Looks like Lydia's trying to move out of the way, but didn't get it completely. Now a big knee shot to the head. Quick stomp. Now the single leg camel clutch. Working on the back of Lydia there. But she rolls out, gets free. Quick kick to the gut there. Wraps her up. Quick snap suplex by Lydia. And now here comes the tag, and here comes Madame Gandalf. Spinning discus clothesline misses. Madame Gandalf was ready. Big forearm shot of her own. Gandalf celebrates a little bit, but now quick Russian leg sweep from behind by Charlie. Now quick kick by Charlie onto Madame Gandalf. Pulls her away from the ropes. As Madame Gandalf gets up, they hook up. Double hook again. Nicely executed suplex again. Flips her over. Goes for the pin. Only a 1 count. And Charlie slams Madame Gandalf back down again. Quick kick to the back, and now Susanna Grace comes back in. Pulls her up. Quick kick. No, Madame Gandalf's ready. Pulls her right into a big clothesline. Good lariat shot. And now Madame Gandalf tags. Here comes Lydia. Comes after Susie. Quick kick to the gut. Wraps her up. And hits the big DDT. Goes for the pin. But no, Susanna Grace gets the rope. Holds the arm down. Big knee drop right on the forearm and the elbow there. Pulls Susie up. Big series of strikes. Flurry of blows there, but nice hip toss to block by Susanna. But Lydia comes back with a trip of her own. Big stomp there, and now Madame Gandalf comes in. Susie reeling. Her arm looks like it was damaged by that quick stomp there. Madame Gandalf hits the Sooty Slam. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, but no, Charlie breaks it up. Now, Madame Gandalf goes after Charlie, whips her over the rope and out of the ring. Big stomp to the gut, and she's going for it. She's locking in the Green Dragon Sleeper. Gonna try to make Susie tap. She's fighting it, trying to get free. Can't find any ropes. Now is able to finally roll herself free. Madame Gandalf quickly tags in Lydia. And now comes in. Pulls Susie away from the ropes. And now hooks the leg for the pin. And it's only a 2 count. Lydia is up and waiting for the ref to get out of the way as much as anything. And now she's going to go upstairs. Charlie comes after her, but she gets the forearm shot in. Now Susie's up to her feet. Lydia comes back with a big forearm shot. Lydia trying to figure out what she wants to do. She's going to go up top rope. Waits for Susie. Get up. Susie comes after her. Lydia misses with the body splash. Quickly tags as Susanna celebrates, and Madame Gandalf whips her over the ropes onto the apron. Susie forearm smash to get back in. Madame Gandalf quick snapmare, knee drop. Goes for the pin. 2. No, only a 2 count. As Susie tries to get over to tag in, Madame Gandalf celebrates and lets Charlie get back tagged in. Not sure if that was a smart move or not. Quick trip there by Charlie. Sets up. Low drop kick. Madame Gandalf pulled up to her feet. Big spinning discus blow. She hits the encounter now. She's trying to lock in the meat grinder. Going for the submission move. Lydia trying to come in, but is blocked by Susie. Now Lydia's there to break it up as Lydia goes and Susie go after each other. Now the pin on Madame Gandalf, and it's over. Susie gets Lydia out of the way quick enough. And Enthralled have successfully defended their tag team championship. So Enthralled are still the queens of the keep. And now we're going to go in for our Hell in a Cell match. These are our matches inside the Fiendish Stockade. Our first one is a long-running rivalry that's been going on pretty hot and heavy over the past couple of months. This is Good Guy Pie versus Colinomicon. Colinomicon felt he was not doing as well as he should, even though he's held the men's hunters mark a couple of times. He's never made it up towards the big belt. Good Guy Pie, former men's champion, kind of chiding Colinomicon that he doesn't seem to be able to make it all the way. Colinomicon remaining Good Guy Pie that he hasn't held the belt for like more than a couple of years. Colinomicon has taken on a manager, Miss Ice Bunny, but this match will be taking place inside the Fiendish Stockade, so she will not be able to assist him at all. But Colinomicon has been on a big winning streak as of late until last week, with Ice Bunny as his manager. So we'll see how well Colin does inside the stockade. There you see it, the Fiendish Stockade hanging above the ring. As we wait for our competitors to enter, as you can see, the music has started. The candles are lit. As we await our dwarf to enter, and here he is, Luck Goldheart personified. It is out of the vice, Good Guy Pie. Making his way down, former champion back in the days when we had the mod so we could have men versus women matches. He is champion over the men and the women for a period of time. Still a formidable force inside the ring with his MMA skills. Again, part of Tallsquall's faction known as the Vice. Rolls his way in. Takes his meditative pose as he prepares himself with the final steps he needs to get ready for this match. Walks his way around the ring. Takes on that look one more time. Now looks like he's ready to begin as the stockade looms above. And here comes his opponent. Out of the high seas, our pirate captain himself, it is Colinomicon. Making his way down the ring. Ice Bunny is not here for this match. The game does not allow us to put managers in for matches such as ladder matches or steel cage or Hell in a Cell. So Colin's on his own tonight, but he feels like the instructions that she has given him will be more than enough. We shall see what happens. As they try to settle this here and now in one of the most dangerous ways possible. Inside the Fiendish Stockade. And looks like Colin is ready to go. Stockade is being lowered. Good Guy Pie is set. Colin is ready. There's the bell, and here we go. Colin's already halfway across the ring, coming right after Good Guy Pie. Quick snap DDT. Stomp misses as Good Guy Pie rolls away, and here comes Good Guy Pie back with the blows. Big series of strikes. Colin strikes back. Goes outside. He doesn't have much. He's going to go after the toys. He's going after a table. But Good Guy Pie makes him pay the price for it. Big kick there. Now a big uppercut. And he falls into the chain link fence that is the stockade. Colin throws Good Guy Pie down. Pulls him up. Whips him down again. No countouts here, everyone. Everything happens inside the stockade. Big uppercut of his own, and into the chain link goes Good Guy Pie. Wraps him up. Now throws him inside the ring. As Colin celebrates to the crowd. Pulls Good Guy Pie up to his feet. Big clubbing shot there. Wraps around. Scoops him up. Big over the shoulder drop. Pulls the arm around. Big stomp right on the elbow. Now goes for the pin. But only a 1 count. A little early yet. Goes after Good Guy Pie. Pulls him up. Another over the shoulder throw. Measures him out. Big knee drop. Big stomp. And now just goes for the facelift, so to speak. Pulling him up. Stretching that back and neck out. Good Guy Pie flips his way free. Wraps him up. Pulls him right into a big forearm shot. Grabs the leg. Stomp right on the hamstring. Big kick to the back. Going up, second rope. Body splash from the middle rope. And now he goes for the pin. Only a 2 count. Pulls Colin up to his feet. Big drop kick, big boot there. Not quite a drop kick, more like a boot. Big forearm shot there, wraps him up. Nice spinning DDT, goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and it's over. Inside the Fiendish Stockade is victory for Good Guy Pie. Colin brought in the table, but did not get to use it. Big victory here tonight. Good Guy Pie's been on the losing end of a lot of these matches during this rivalry, but he gets to put on the exclamation point inside the Fiendish Stockade. Congratulations to Good Guy Pie as we move to our next match. This is inside the stockade again, but this time it's the women. TK, Petty Energy, also out of the Vice. The Vice is making some big appearances here in this one with the Bookers. These two have been going at it for several weeks here, back and forth, attacking each other. They were put in a tag team match as partners, and Petty Energy abandoned the match partway into it. They're going to settle it here now inside the stockade. Saw TK's partner early, tag team partner, tree-hugging Druid in the first match. You'll see her here now as we get ready to see what happens with the women inside the Fiendish Stockade. And here we go. And now, one of the most energetic entries you'll see here inside Grappler's Keep. Always gets the crowd going and up on their feet as if they haven't had enough to be on their feet for already. Straight from the Federation. TK making her way down to the ring. Makes her way in. Always excites the crowd. And you'll see this athleticism and mobility in her moves throughout the match here tonight. Looks like she is set and ready to go as we wait for her opponent to enter. Out of the vice. She feels she's the legit boss here inside the keep. Makes her way down to the ring. It is Petty Energy. Water Genasi in the vice. And quite the effective wrestler here inside the dice tray. We like to call the ring. We'll see what she's able to do tonight versus TK. Their rivalry has been heated over the past few weeks for sure. As the stockade is lowered, TK is ready, as is Petty. There's the bell, and here we go. And Petty Energy comes with the kicks first, but TK's ready, spins her around. Again, using that mobility, scoops her up. Nice Northern Light suplex. Big stomp. Wraps her up, going right into the crossbow. Maybe trying to make her submit early. But Petty Energy is able to flip around, forces TK to flip her off of her to avoid the cat. And here comes Petty Energy with the strikes. Nice Enziguri kick. And now looks like she wants to go for the toys. Underneath the ring as TK slowly gets up and she gets out the kendo stick. And now goes chasing after TK. Now TK comes back into the ring. Now Petty Energy walks right into a series of kicks. Nice spinning kick there by TK. Pulls her up. Now she picks up the kendo stick and uses it. And Petty Energy steals it back, gets her shots in and more. Throws it away as she walks right into a quick kick by TK. Into the ropes. Nice Hurricane Rana. Going upstairs, top rope already. Big elbow, but misses. Petty Energy rolls out of the way. Whips TK hard into the ropes and over. There is some space between the stockade and the ring. Pulls her up to her feet. Wraps her up. Throws her back inside the ring. Big kick. Flips her over, literally. Celebrates a little. And gets in with another knee to the back. Pulls her up. TK's ready, though. Elbow to the gut. Wraps her up. Lifts her up. Nice backbreaker of her own. TK waiting for her to get up. Goes to the ropes. Big running boot. Big stomp on the ankle there, looks like. Waiting for Petty Energy to get up. Nope. Another quick stomp. Walks right over the top of her. That's why what she's crying about. TK shows her by whipping her hard into the ropes. Misses. TK grabs the ropes. Collar elbow hookup. Wraps her up. Holds her up. Corner with suplex. No. Float over right into a German suplex. Flips her over. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. No. Only a 2 count. Measures her up. Into the ropes. Big running kick again. Almost like a low Enziguri. stomps onto the ankles, grabs it, pulls the leg, stump pull her the other way, stomp to the head. TK starting to celebrate a little bit, feeling good about herself. And the double snap. Petty Injury back up and comes with a big running clothesline of her own. Pulls TK up to her feet. Caught her good with that one. Whips her hard into and over the ropes. It comes right after. Again, no countouts here. Waits for TK to get up. Swing and a miss. They lock up. TK thrown down hard onto the mats outside. Waiting for Petty to get up. But nope, she's not moving. Big stomp on the ankle again. Pushes her hard. Drop kicks her into the steps. And TK gets thrown back into the steps for retaliation. Big elbow shot by TK. Wraps her up. Big forearm shot knocks her Petty into the steps. And Petty rams TK into the steps. They seem to like those steel steps there. Pulls her up. Big forearm shot. Just shoves her down, it looked like. Back of the head pushed her straight down. Wraps her up. TK, big European uppercut. Petty Andrew gets away, but walks right into a big strike. That time runs into the chain link. Petty Energy fighting her way free. Wraps her up. And now throws her down, TK down onto the floor. Pulls her back up again. Wraps her up. And throws her down again. Waits for TK to get up, but she's not moving. Pulls her up on her own. Big shot strike there. And now throws her hard into the steps and the post, it looked like. Pulls TK up again. Swing and a miss. TK was ready. Shot to the gut. Drop kick misses. They hook up. Big uppercut by TK. Wraps up Petty Energy. Knocks her hard into the steps. Petty Energy retaliates. Uppercut of her own. TK avoids falling into the steps. They're both barely avoiding falling into the steps from these uppercuts. And now TK gets literally thrown onto the steps, that time by Petty. Pulls her up. Again into the steps. This one's not pretty. They're getting nasty out there. Pulls her up. And now throws her down towards the floor again. Lifts TK up to her feet. Big strike. Wraps her up. Big uppercut. Into the fence she goes. Petty Energy plotting her move there. Taunting TK to come after her. Now she does. Wraps her up. Throws her down. Looks like this is all mostly going to take place outside the ring. The way these two are going. Wraps her up. Big uppercut. As they fight their way around the corners here. Petty Energy throws TK down. Wraps her up. Big uppercut. Comes after TK. And now throws Petty around. They're working their way literally around the ring. Big forearm shot there. And now hard into the fence. Petty Energy fights her way free. Wraps her up. Big forearm shot again. Wraps her up. Another uppercut. And I may have to intervene. We may be stuck in a big loop here. As TK fights back. Petty Energy stands over TK. Pulls her up. And now throws her down. I think I'm going to have to intervene in this one here. Pulls her up to her feet. Into the fencing. Oh, and breaks through the fence this time. Breaks through the wall of the stockade. Pulls her up. Wraps her up. Big uppercut. TK fights back. As they continue. Taking the battle outside the ring. Now TK's climbing up to the top. What she got planned here. Petty Energy's following her. They're both going to the top of the stockade. TK waiting for Petty Energy to get there. Quick kick. wraps her up, flips her over, and locks her in Khan's embrace. I don't know if a tap out counts here. I don't know if submissions work here. She's tapping. The ref's not giving it to her. It has to happen inside the ring. Leg drop, but misses. Energy slows. Throws TK down. They're dangerously close, and Petty Energy falls off the edge. Looks like she's stunned. We hope she's all right as TK stays up there on the roof. No plans to climb down yet. And here comes Petty Energy. She's climbing back up. She's literally climbing back up to where TK is. TK celebrating, getting the crowd going. And they meet in the center now. Scoops her up. Knee drop. Straight down. Meteora type drop there. Pulls her up. Big forearm shot. Strike back. They exchange strikes back and forth. Nice little leg sweep there by Petty. Big chop. Series of strikes there. Petty Energy gets reversed on. TK scoops her up and throws her off onto the announcer's table. And now she's climbing down. Oh my goodness. She threw her off the top of the Fiendish Stockade on to the announcer's table. And now Petty Energy gets up as they both stand there looking each other over. Come on. Get inside. No, I don't want that. All right, how do I get you inside here? All right, they're back in here. TK's back moving. Standing there watching Petty Energy here. And now she's going to climb back up. This is insane. As Petty Energy looks on. Celebrating in front of everyone. Looks like Petty Energy's not moving anywhere. Can't say that I blame her. Let's move her away from there. I guess let's have her climb back up. And then we'll get back in control, get things back in control here. All right, here we go. Spins her around. The Klingon leg scissors there. Now wraps her up. Big elbow shot. TK celebrates some more. Pulls her up. Petty Energy's not had a lot of good luck in here. Reverse DDT. Knee drop. Pulls Petty up to her feet. Big kick. Another big kick. Flurry of blows. Nice Hurricane Rana. Another stomp. Now goes for the leg scissors again. Big elbow. Pulls her up. Goes for the butt bounce, but misses. Petty Energy spins it around. Nice leg sweep. And they both fall through. Petty Energy falls on top of TK. And somehow TK has enough to kick out. Big series of clotheslines now. A drop kick by Petty Energy. Pulls TK to the center of the ring. Grabs the legs. TK kicks out. Pulls Petty Energy up. And now Snake Eyes hard into the corner. Throws her down. Going for the Ferengi flip, it looks like. Hits it. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and this match is this horribly physical match is finally over. And the victory goes to TK. I mean, Petty Energy falling going all the way down 3 times, TK once, but now the match everyone's been waiting for here, other than the women's match with the mystery opponent. Trooper SJP is the men's Master of Melee champion. I don't know why he's not in his Mafia Ren outfit, but he is. He's in his Eonto garb. He will be defending against Mythmatic. Mythmatic was brought into Grappler's Keep by Trooper to join him for the joust against my team in that fatal 4-way tag elimination match. Mythmatic, known for when he comes into a federation, not only being there, he pretty much does his best to take over everything. Trooper brought him in anyway, and Myth has made it clear that he was going to, that his methods weren't going to change, and Trooper's been going after, and them have been going at each other ever since. And now they're going to go after it with the belt in at risk here for Trooper, again up against the Mind Flayer himself, Mythmatic. Let's see what happens inside the chamber, inside the stockade. All right, looks like we got our sound back. I think we know how to fix it in the future. Coming out first is the challenger. He is known as the Mind Flayer for a reason. He wins inside the ring and does the mind games as well. It is the man, the legend, the myth, Mythmatic. His plans, he says now, are nothing more simple than simply taking over Grappler's Keep, being the champion, and pretty much ruling the entire roost. A lot of wrestlers here in the Keep, including myself, are not in favor of that happening. But it says he has a plan, he has a style, he has a purpose. That purpose is total domination of the Federation. First step was getting in. He says the next step is that belt around Trooper SJP's waist. And here he comes. He is going fully onto here. He is the Master Melee champion, leader of the Fat Tag team known as the Game Changers. They are the tag team champions as well. Those belts not being defended here tonight. But he is our men's champion. He is Trooper SJP. Making his way in the ring, wearing that belt proudly. He's held it for many months now. We'll see if he can successfully defend it here tonight against a wrestler who may not be just his rival, but might be his match in deviousness, in mind games. And in seeking power in the keep. Let's see how Trooper does defending the belt against Mythmatic.
Introducing the challenger from the bottomless pit, weighing in at 205 pounds, Cooper Garrett.
Mythmatic set and ready to go.
Champion from the Renaissance, weighing in at 158 pounds. He is the undisputed men's universal champion, Ian.
And Trooper is announced to the group. Holding that belt proudly. Hands it over. Myth nods. Yes, that's my belt. I can hear him saying it. He's actually saying my belt. We'll see if it is or not. Ref holds the belt up for all to see. The stockade is lowered and repaired. Here we go. And Trooper wastes no time coming right after Myth. Quick rolling DDT there. Keeps going with the stomps. Myth kicks his way free. And now he comes with the strikes. Now hard into the turnbuckle. He's going outside. He's looking for the toys. Trooper waiting there for him. He grabs a chair, and Trooper's ready for him. Gets the strike in. Throws him hard down onto the floor. Pulls him up. And Myth strikes back. Big uppercut. Big shot there into the steps. Trooper strikes back. Nice little maneuver there. Looked like it was, and a nice dropkick. Looked like it was a jawbreaker there. Throws him hard. Looks like he may have hit the steps on his way down. Pulls him up. Wraps him up. Hard into the ring apron. Myth's ready for him as he rounds the corner. Throws Trooper down. Pulls him up. And goes for a quick kick. Trooper's ready. Quick punch. Wraps him up. Throws Myth down to the floor. Pulls him up to his feet. Big European uppercut as they work their way around the ring. Myth ready there for him. Throws Myth down. Pulls him up. Wraps him up. Big uppercut. Into the fencing they go. Collar elbow hookup. They've worked their way all the way around the ring. Pulls Myth up to his feet. Nice drop kick. Partially blocked, but not totally. Again, partially blocked drop kick. Throws Myth down again. Pulls him up to his feet. And now rams him hard down. Looks like he might have hit the post there coming down. Trooper standing over, waiting for Myth to get up. Slowly uses the chain link fencing, pulls himself, and now comes Myth with the shots as well. And now back into the ring goes Trooper. And here comes Myth as well as the action comes back in the ring. Wraps him up. Nice arm breaker there. Now goes for the arm bar, the Fujiwara arm bar, trying to make him tap. Now he releases it. Trooper gets back up. Goes for some sort of drop kick, but misses. Myth was ready for him. Myth wraps him up. Puts him there against the ropes. Picks up the chair and a big shot. Another chair shot. And a third. A fourth. Myth throws the chair to the side. Big stomp. Grabs him by the arm and leg, pulls him into the ring. And the big jump. Goes into the pin, hits the moonsault, goes for the pin. Kicks out. He calls that the RP walk. Pulls him up to his feet. Spins around. Trooper, nice reversal into a body slam. Pulls Myth up. Whips him hard over the ropes again. Pulls Myth up to his feet. Collar elbow hookup. Throws him hard down onto the floor. Pulls him right back up, maybe by using one of those tentacle mustaches there. Hard into the fencing he goes. Myth fighting his way free and rams him into the wall, and this one falls out. Standing over him, the crowd's loving it. He waits for Trooper to get up. Pulls him up, they hook up. Big uppercut by Trooper, and Trooper's climbing up. Myth is following. We're going to have another fight at the top of the stockade. Trooper waiting there for Myth, and Myth gets him with a quick shot there. Elbows his way free. They're dangerously close to the edge. Big series of shots. Nice Superman punch there by Trooper. Pulls him up. Wraps him around. And big slam straight down. Pulls Myth up. Works his way around. Big shot again. Wraps him up. And spins him around. Nice little spinning bomb there. Grabs the legs. Myth fights his way free from that. Dives for him and misses. Gets Trooper that time. Trooper almost falls off. Myth scoops him up. Nice exploder suplex, it looked like. Grabs the arm, stretching that shoulder out. Pulls him up. And big stomp right on the jaw, it looked like. Grabs him, wraps the arm around. One-legged Boston Crab with that arm locked as well, trying to make Trooper tap. Trooper's able to roll his way free and kick himself loose. Quick kick right into the banjo on the knee. Pulls Myth up, wraps him up. Quick suplex. Pulls Myth up to his feet. Wraps him up. Nice reversal. Nice arm drag reversal by Myth. Pulls Trooper up. Wraps him up. Dragon sleeper. Gonna try and make him tap. Nowhere for Myth to go, but a submission here does not get himself a victory. He taps. Myth breaks it. But the match continues. It's got to happen inside the ring. Myth pulls him up. Another quick shot. Wraps him up. Nasty suplex there. And now working on those shoulder and arm once again. Waits for Trooper to get up. Wraps him up. Again in the Dragon Sleeper. Nowhere for Trooper to go. Really wearing him down. He taps. But again, this does not get him the victory as Myth stands over him. Holds the arm down. Knee drop right onto the elbow there. Pulls Myth up to his feet. Series of strikes. Drop kick. Big series of strikes. It's all Myth up here right now. Pulls Trooper up. Grabs one leg, then the other, stretching both shoulders out. Myth walks right into a quick kick by Trooper as he tries to retaliate. Celebrates a little bit too much, and Myth comes right after him. Wraps him up, double hook, right into a power bomb. As he waits for Myth to get up. And here comes Trooper striking back, fireman's carry. Nice drop there. As he tries to get himself loose and up again. Knee drop, misses. Myth gets out of the way. Series of strikes. Trooper almost falling off. All the chops. Trooper dangerously close to the edge. As Myth just keeps going with the shots. Wraps him up. Electric chair drop. Now the stomps. Pulls Trooper up to his feet. Shot to the gut. Wraps that arm and leg into that suplex maneuver again. Quick kick to the back. Walks right into a quick kick by Trooper. Big stomp on the shoulder. Standing moonsault. As Trooper's trying to get his moxie back here. Pulls it up. And now they exchange strikes. Wraps him up. Nice Northern Lights suplex. Keeps a hold of it. Into another suplex, and they break through. Myth falls down. May have hit the chair. Trooper goes for the pin. But somehow Myth kicks out. Trooper grabs the chair. One strike, another. He's going for a full concerto here. Gets another strike in, but Dragon Screw reversal. Big stomp, another kick. Grabs the legs. He's wrapping him up. He's got it locked in. He's going for the submission. Trooper taps out. Once locked into the Dungeon Master. And we have a new men's champion. It is Mythmatic. Step 2 of his plan to take over Grappler's Keep is checked off the list. Mythmatic is the new Master of Melee men's champion. And that match will bring us to the end of the Fiendish Stockade here. We've had some big title changes here. Some big matches with big ramifications here in the future. Hope you enjoyed all of those matches here. We had some great ones here tonight. This has been one of the better premium live events to date. So we'll see what happens with Trooper now as the men's champion, Rockette as the women's champion. And we will go from there. The rest of the schedule, Saturday, you can catch me at 1 p.m. on the Wandering DMs channel for Scion Birth of the New Gods. Monday will be Family Night at the Emporium, where my daughter Bonnie and I are working our way through Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga, or as we like to call it, the Quest for Mouse Droid, as we are that much closer to being able to liberate the Mouse Droid for play. Tuesday night is the weekly Skyrim serial. We are currently doing the story of Bev Seth, the Glass Lass, the often mentioned but never before seen sister of Belethor, who is fighting the slave ring that Belethor sold her into, and now is ready, has found an Elder Scroll, and is ready to take on Alduin to save the world from slavery to the dragons. And that will be on Tuesday night. Then we'll be back here with more exciting action here on Grappler's Keep. So let us see who we want to raid here tonight as I get things clear on the screen. Where shall we go tonight? See who's on. We want to go see Madame Gandalf, Celestia. Medji is on. Gaming Lemon Cold. Let's see. Jarl of Goats. We raided them last night. Other Doc is on. Let's maybe go visit Other Doc. Let's send some love his way. Let me get the screen set up here where I can see where I'm clicking. And we'll get things set up. If you like what you saw here, want to talk about all things happen here in the matches, or talk about other gaming stuff or other things in general, please join us on Discord. The invitation link is there in chat. We have a special section called the Prayer Closet. We believe in the power of prayer here. We believe it is powerful. We believe it is real. We believe it works. If you have a need, if you have a concern, if you have a request, please place it in there, and our household will be praying for you. If you'd rather not say what it is, and we can understand that, just use the praying hands emoji. We'll take that as what we call an unspoken request. That simply means God knows what it is. You know what it is. We don't know what it is, but we don't have to know. All we have to know is that the need is there. And from there, we can pray for you just as hard as if we knew what was actually going on. So feel free to use that as well. Let's go ahead and get this raid started. So, again, hope you enjoyed our premium live event tonight, and we'll see what ramifications occur from there. And until next time, may green be the grass below you, may blue be the sky above you, may straight be the path before you, and warm be the hearts that love. Good night, everybody. This has been a Diet Water production.